What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the last episode of Spectrobes Beyond the Portals. Last episode, you guys, we finished exploring the first part of Hyoga, which is this giant ice cube. And this episode, we're gonna get past this barrier and keep exploring. Not really much else to say about it. The only thing I will say is, in between episodes, I went back to Colin and upgraded my gear. It's now 2 stars. Nothing super important, but just something I want to point out. Except for my blaster, because I prefer the rapid fire blaster. And the only level 2 one I could get was pretty much like a cannonball kind of thing, which I didn't want. So I stuck with my normal blaster. And also I managed to get a few minerals, minimum serum, so hopefully my Spectrobes won't die in between battles. Yeah. So in the meantime, let's get on it. A black vortex is red, so that means a crawl or a corona. Neat. Yeah. If you guys are wondering why I switched to my flash Spectrobes, is because I did remember this part. I remember the corona crawl. So yeah. Also, I didn't do a lot of the leveling, but I did do a little bit, get everyone up to 14, which is not a big level grind, but I just wanted to get everyone up to about the same level, because why not? I want to try and keep the levels about the same, if at all possible. So, I mean, obviously it's not going to be exactly the same throughout the entire game, but I'm going to try and maintain it as much as I can. Also, and I did look this up in between episodes, but the instant excavation tool, unfortunately, it's not going to be usable for about, I want to say more than halfway. There we go. Okay. So I already used up 2 of them, so that's not great. Now, I will say this, we don't get a huge amount of, you know, I never figured out what the currency in the Spectrobe series is called. I never got the right pronunciation down for it. I'm pretty sure it's like Gila or something along that lines. I don't know. We don't get a lot in this game, which makes sense really, because I don't know. We just don't get a whole lot to spend, and what I did in between the episodes to kind of afford those medicine was sell some pearls and platinums. I don't think I got any rubies. Pretty sure I didn't. I know we will be getting rubies and sapphires, but I don't think it's gonna be until much later in the game. But then again, I'm not 100% sure just where. So I don't know. We'll come across them when we do. Cause those rare minerals are basically the more useful to sell than to keep. I mean, I think you can use them for feeding your Spectrobes, but I'd rather sell them, because like I said, we don't get a whole lot of money from defeating Crawl, so That's gonna be something. I mean, I'm gonna try and hold on to them as I can, kind of build them up, but mostly the pearls, platinums, rubies, sapphires, anything like that, I'm probably gonna sell. Because those are the type of minerals you would sell. Oh, okay. Thought there might be something here. Okay, is this gonna be a new one? Okay. It's not a new one. We got this, particular Spectrobe last episode, but I'm gonna grab it again. Because I forgot to show you guys, but I awoke and evolved the, last fossil we got. I think the Gilo fossil, that's what this one's called. And added it to my main team. Because I do remember using it on my team. I don't think it's gonna be staying on my team. But at the same time, I do remember this one. And it does have a high sit radius of like 7 or 6. Which, okay, that might not seem like much, but it's a pretty big increase. So, yeah. That's what I plan to have. Yeah. Also, I wanted to tell you guys this, but last week I posted the final episode of Soul Silver. If you guys want to go check it out, you can. But you don't have to, because it's not, well, not the best way to end the series, unfortunately. But, something I wanted you guys' feedback on is, now I only have 2 Let's Play series on my channel right now, which is Beyond the Portals and Pokemon Light Platinum. What I wanted your guys' feedback on is if you think I should do multiple post episodes on different days. Like Light Platinum would be on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Spectrobes would be Saturdays and Sundays. Would you guys like to see like pretty much like 2 episodes a week? Because now that I got the rest of the week without any other Let's Plays to use, I kind of want to fill up the slots, so to speak, before I really get on to another episode, well, not episode, series. So, you know, leave me your guys' thoughts in the comments. Would you guys like to see that, happen? Because I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd be something I'd be okay with. But I wanted to know if you guys would be okay with something like that. Just because, like I said, we only got, like 5 days a week when I don't post episodes. And you guys might want, faster updates. Like bi-weekly updates. And I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd be something okay with me. But is that something you guys would like to see? And if not, I'll just stick to the, Thursday and Sunday postings. Not really a big deal either way, but just something I wanted you guys to be aware of, that I was thinking I might do something like that, but I want to get your guys' opinions, because your guys' opinions matter to me on what direction you guys would like to see me take this channel. I mean, I still got my own ideas, and, you know, might not always follow your guys' suggestions, but I still value them, you know. That's the important thing. You guys are amazing. And any feedback you leave, I appreciate. As long as it's like, you know, constructive criticism or something along that nature. If you're just gonna leave me comments saying like, you hate me, you hate my videos, then I'm just gonna straight out ignore you. Because I don't want this to be a channel where that kind of stuff happens. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to please everybody, but at the same time, you know, I want this to be a channel where you can go and expect to watch good videos, maybe fun videos, I don't know, and without having to worry about a bunch of negativity going on. So, that's what I want my channel to be, you know? I mean, I will occasionally swear, but, you know, I'm a grown man, I'll swear. I'm gonna try and keep it from being like every other word in a sentence, but yeah, I want you guys to know that you're important to me, to my channel, and I just want this to be a channel you can come to and expect to have a good time. That's the kind of channel I want this to be. Alrighty. So I do, another question I wanted you guys' opinion on, and something I'm not sure of, is if you guys would like to see me extend, Spectrobes' origins, not origins, beyond the portals, to hour-long episodes. And my reason why I'd want to, you guys might want to see that happen, is because these planets were on, the excavation takes up majority of the time I'm playing on each planet, majority of the game time, and that's fine with me, because I do need a lot of minerals, and some new Spectrobes would be nice, but I can see why you guys would probably be bored. You guys want to kind of just get straight to the action. And I understand that. I do. It's kind of boring watching the same thing happen over and over and over. So, would you guys like to see hour-long episodes? And then, well, obviously I'd be able to get more coverage on each planet, get through each one a little bit faster. Would you guys like to see that? Because until we get the, Giga tool, I think it's called. Yeah, excavation is gonna be pretty slow. And I'm not 100% sure at what point we're gonna get it. Not gonna be for a while though, unfortunately. But yeah, would you guys like to see something like that? See hour-long episodes. Because I wouldn't mind doing that. That'd be something okay with me. Alrighty. Let's see. What's gonna be in this one? Is it gonna be something good? I know it's not gonna be custom parts, but what else could it be? I guess we'll find out. And we get titanium, metallium, titanium, flashium, chromium. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so that was a pretty good haul. I mean, the metallium and titanium I'm not overly, well, overjoyed about getting, because they only really serve one purpose, to customize your patrol cruiser, and I really don't, it's not something I really do I've really done because it's not really important. The only purpose it does serve is that, whenever we enter a portal like how we got to Hyoga in the first place, that minigame is the only purpose customizing your patrol cruiser for. It can make your ship faster, more agile, more durable. And that's really all it is. I mean, some of it is because, you know, it just looks funny seeing all the different combinations you can come up with. And obviously a 4, because certain parts take certain minerals. Well, certain amount of minerals, so it'll be interesting to see what they look like, if nothing else. You know, just to see the patrol cruiser look something completely different than what it actually is. If nothing else, it'd be good for a good chuckle. Just be like, oh, who would ever, you know, be caught dead and something like that. Or just, you know, just a good laugh. Which, you know, there's nothing wrong with having a good laugh. As long as you're, you know, not an a-hole about it. But, you know, laughing at other people's expense it's funny, but at the same time can be also cruel. You know, it really depends on the person laughing and who they're laughing at. And also, you know, what happened to make them laugh. Yeah. Because, you know, some, like pulling a mean prank on someone just to laugh at them is just, you know, that's just wrong. But, you know, if you do, you know, you're just joking around with someone and to get a good laugh, you know, that's different. There we go. Also, and I found out that, there were a number of, what was cubes? Data cubes in Beyond the Portals. I found out, how much. There was exactly 30. Which, okay. Not as much as I thought there would be, but, you know, that's fine with me. And I checked in between episodes, and I currently have about 20 to 21 cubes already. Which is great, because it means I might be able to actually do one of those bonus episodes that I talked about. When I just go through each cube and explain, well, I don't explain, I just, you know, go through each cube, be like, okay, this is what this one says, moving on, this is what this one says, moving on. And it'd be interesting if nothing else. It'd be informative. I think you guys might enjoy it. But, you know, we got a long ways to go before we get there. A lot more planets to check out. And, yeah. So, I hope you guys are in it for the long haul. Because this Let's Play is not over. Not by a long shot. I think we're on episode 12. Yeah. Okay. Is this gonna be what I think it is? Nope. Okay. For a second I thought it was gonna be one of those attack minerals. Or attack up minerals, whatever. Which I don't care to use. I want my Spectrobes to have the power raised up naturally. I mean, except when I'm giving them minerals to level up, you know, that's different. I think the only real one of those minerals that I actually do like using and sometimes probably might, would be the HP one. And that's a very maybe thing. Because, I don't know, I feel like that's the more useful one, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm being an idiot, but that's the way I like to do it. Yeah. So if nothing else, the fact that we're digging up a bunch of minerals is good, because the Giga Tool lets you automatically 100% excavate a mineral that you've dug up before, so as long as we, you know, just good. Because we got a long way to go before we get it, and we're gonna be digging up a lot of minerals. Just a lot. I will say this, I think beyond, not Beyond the Portals, Origins. I think Origins is a much better game to watch a Let's Play of. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love both games, and I'm not 100% sure which one I like more, to be absolutely honest, but I think Origins is a better one to watch a Let's Play of, because there's a lot more fighting involved, and excavation is pretty fast-paced, basically. You don't really gotta dig them out of the ground, for the most part. You just search, pick it up, and just... It's a lot quicker, in my opinion. Which, I like that. You know, that's something I liked about it. Yeah. So, I think I'm gonna excavate this area, and when we get to the next area, we're probably gonna have to fight more crawl. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed at this point. And then I think I'll call it an episode after that. You know, however long that takes. Because we got a pretty decent way to go before we get to the boss. Before we get to Gelbris. And that's gonna be a good boss fight. I remember that boss fight, and I remember it's... Okay, it's not the easiest one, I don't think, but it's a good one. I will remember it. And I guess the main reason I'm not skipping throughout these large areas until we get to the boss is because a pretty big deal and take up a majority of time, of gameplay time. And if I just skip past that, it wouldn't be very weird. It would be strange, basically. And it'd just be, I don't know, not right. Because as boring as this can be, it's still context, you know? Because if I just skip all the excavation I did, you know, the second I land on a planet, you know, 5 seconds later, I'm at the boss. And my Spectrobes have changed, they've leveled up a lot more. It'd just be too strange, in my opinion. So that's kind of why I'm digging these out by hand. I mean, once I get the Giga Tool, I'm gonna speed dig through areas. But, you know, that's gonna be much faster, in my opinion. Much more preferable than what I'm doing now. Are we gonna get a data cube? I mean, we got a lot of plans to go before the end of the game, so I don't think we're gonna find a data cube on every planet, but we got 9 of them to find, so I don't know where. But that's gonna be part of the fun. In my opinion, it's gonna be kind of fun finding them. I don't know if anyone actually has a list of their exact location, but I'm not really gonna go look for it because I don't know. I'll find them eventually. I don't think they randomize locations. I mean, that'd be, you know, that'd be a little unusual. But then again, who knows? Maybe the game does do that, or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It'd be interesting if it was randomized though. Like the data cubes are just randomized everywhere. That'd be pretty neat. Uh-oh. But at the same time, I really don't think that's the case. I think their location is kind of locked in stone. Or set in stone, I should say. There we go. Okay. Okay, is this gonna be a new one? No, okay. And like I said last episode, that's not the flash spectrobe I was talking about. It just looks the same to me. Huh, thought we'd get a data cube there. Seems like the kind of place you'd find one. In my opinion. Oh, and also, something I wanted to point out, that I would like you guys to go check out is, recently I posted my, okay, not my first GMV, but, because I made like, 3 other attempts to make one, but I posted a GMV of Dark Souls on my channel, and I want you guys to go check it out, because I think it's not perfect like some of the others I've seen on YouTube, but at the same time, it's one I'm proud that I made, because I made it and I think it turned out great. So I would like if you guys went to go check it out. I'll post a link to it in the description if you guys want to go check it out. Or maybe I'll put it in an annotation. I don't know. I haven't decided. There we go. Yeah. And again, it's something I love making, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. Because Dark Souls has become one of my favorite games of all time. And the song I used for the GMV, which you guys don't know what it is, you know, you're gonna have to go watch it, is one of my favorite songs. A song I've always enjoyed listening to, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy it too. In my opinion, I really think you guys will. So, I'd appreciate it if you guys went to go check it out. Because I put a lot of time into it, and I'm pretty pleased with the end result. So, again, I just would appreciate if you guys go check it out. Not saying you have to, but I'd appreciate it. So, yeah. Alright, I think this is the last middle of this area. Maybe? Nope. I'm wrong. that's okay. I'd rather be wrong about this than be wrong about something important. You know? Because no one's right about everything. And there are a lot worse things to be wrong about. There we go. So that's the main thing I wanted you guys to know about. And I wanted you guys' feedback on if you guys would like to see me post episodes of Origin. Keep saying Origins. Of Beyond the Portals and Light Platinum. Sorry, my mind's kind of dead at the moment. On like separate days. Okay. So this is the grill. I think he looks. He doesn't look like a raw Spectro, but that's okay. That's okay. So you guys are gonna get to see some action. There we go. I'm just bombarding them. This is awesome. I love this attack. Alright, let's see what the combo looks like. Oh, yeah. That's another thing I like about the different typings. Is the different strong attacks you can use and just how different they are from each other. Like how different the Aurora is from Corona, etc, etc. And then when you mix up the typings, just how different the strong attack looks. A lot of the strong attacks I think look awesome. And by some of them I mean like pretty much all of them. There we go. Good teamwork. Oh, I got some Flashium. Not bad. There we go. Because we gotta get some experience for Roland. I mean, I don't want him leveling up too fast, but at the same time, you know, he's gotta get some experience. I'm just bombarding this guy's like stun locked. Isila. Ah. There we go. Pentic. Neat. One thing I do like about this game is that it gives the different crawl like names, like those little I don't know what they look like. They kind of like I don't know, like Rubik's cubes or something like that. You know, just love giving them different names. Well, that's actually pretty neat. That they do that. Yeah, they're not all just called crawl, which I think is interesting. I mean, it makes sense if the Spectrobes have individual names. You think the crawl would too. More combat. Ooh, now we got 2 of these islas. Isilas. I don't know what that, how you pronounce that. It's like Isla. I see ya. Sorry about that pause, you guys. I had to check something real quick. Alright, so we got an antidote for Wallen. Pretty weird name for Wallen's medicine. Like, it's called antidotes. I mean, that seems like a strange way to say... I don't know. It makes sense if Wallen could get poisoned, but I don't think he can. Hate that strong attack. Just how, I don't know, just spread out it is. I mean, Gil's normal attack is pretty spread out too. God damn it. There we go. Okay. So now I'm gonna head over here to the beginning of the area. And this is where I'm gonna call it an episode, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like down below. Comment on what your favorite part was. Don't forget to go check out my other videos, like my GMV. Which, again, you know, please go check out. I'd appreciate it. And also, again, I would appreciate you guys' thoughts on would you guys like to see episodes on Tuesday and Thursdays and Saturdays and Sundays for Light Platinum and Beyond the Portals. So, you know, leave me you guys' thoughts on that. I'll see you guys next time.